Hello and welcome. My name is Gold Vision. Today is August 26th. It's a beautiful evening here, out here in the Firefly Fields. If you don't mind, we're going to do a little meditation before we jump into tonight's feature game. But just enjoy the experience points, enjoy the virtuous cycle, focusing on the air that we breathe, and the optimism that comes with the idea that if we breathe enough air, we're going to feel good tonight. Because we're just going to focus on ourselves, we're going to focus on our bodies. Before we get into all of that, I do have a couple quick announcements. One, remember to check the water temperature before you take a shower. It's been reported to be very hot recently. There's also a note here that Mercury retrograde ends. It's already started. It's ending tomorrow. So you can have a party for that whenever you want to. And then finally, there's only one other note, and that's to have fun. Because I think that people naturally think that they're always trying to, but I don't think if you think about how you want to have fun and put those words straight out into the world, then you might be missing something that you would otherwise be enjoying. I don't know for sure, but let's take just one big deep breath before anything happens. That feel good? I hope so. It did for me. Let's just do one more, okay? That's nice. Okay, well, for those who don't know me, my name is Gold Vision. I am the official gaming counselor of 7 Second Summer Camp. I'm out here looking up at the stars, watching the fireflies buzz about on their nightly adventure. I'm about to step into our scheduled game for the evening. When I picked up, after I played the demo, you may have seen a live stream of it in the past, Panorama. It was a high intensity couple of days, and I don't know if you tried to tune in last Friday, but there was a certain amount of chaos that happened, and it was pretty uncontrollable around here. So hopefully things will continue on a more reasonable pace this evening. The game Panorama that I played a demo of is a pretty chill world builder. And before we get into it, I've got a different interface going right now. Let's see if I can get it working. Yeah. The UI is still a little off. I made some progress today, but it's not completely there. This allows players to look directly at their targets rather than using a joystick or controller. Someday I'm hoping that in 7 Second Summer Camp we'll just use our eyes to advance the game. That is not in the works at the moment, but being able to look in the direction of what's important to you and appreciate it and absorb it, focus on it and be consumed by it, and let things pass as they do, the ebb and flow of reality, watching it all come together, and allowing the things that don't need to happen less. And we're just going to see if we can pop it down. I'm holding the control in my hand, so it's a little less straightforward. It's the opposite of what I want to be doing, honestly. Oh, there's a star down there. I don't know if we're gonna get there. We really want to hit that piece marshmallow. Might have to just toss it on for a second. Let's see if I can do it. Can't find it. He has no mic binoculars. I think I might be too far above. I'm above the tent. I don't know if we're gonna get to that piece marshmallow tonight. Not even looking in the right direction. There we go. Ooh. Jupiter. It's oh no, but it's right there. We're gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna have to work our way towards the piece marshmallow. It could happen at any moment. But not this one. We're gonna jump back into Steam and we're gonna play Panorama. And we're gonna look at the games that I have. And we're also gonna close Steam VR because I want to where'd Steam go? Oh, there it goes. Got in there. Perfect. Let's do check the options. There was a game I played the other day that was pretty low resolution, and it turns out that it was supposed to be a little higher. I don't know why the default was so low. Ooh, camera speed up to 3, I think so. And we can play in full screen. Let's see. I think that's good. We still have the crickets from camp, but we're gonna fade this out, okay? Perfect. And now we can play. The audio is really nice. I don't know, playing full screen. Sorry about any any negative experiences you might have just had with the flashing of the options. And we're gonna do a new game. This should be a pretty straightforward building combination hexagon game. At least the last time I played it. And I think I'm pretty familiar with it, even though it's been a while. And we'll build a standard structure and see how it goes. If you don't know, I tend to play games that have one of two things recently. One is a peaceful experience of a world that I want to move toward, and also I'll play games of a negative or violent experience if I think that I can learn to process trauma and grow as a person in them as well. There's a Tetris style hopper on the right side that's deciding what kind of tiles I get next. This one looks like it's either grassland or like anything. And the way that this game works, and we'll see soon, is that certain combinations end up producing positive results, sometimes surprising. I really wanted to build a river through there, so I think I'm gonna keep these the same. And I'm gonna hope to keep growing this island in a smart and positive manner. Well, yeah, this is cool. I mean, you get it right away. It's actually pretty fantastic how quickly you can understand what this game is about. It's pretty wonderful for that reason. Trying to +3 it. And we have a little town that's starting up. This is nice. Alright. Little bonuses. Oh, what does this mean, wrong placement? I've already done it wrong. I was pretty convinced I was going to get it right on the first try. And I don't know, maybe we do run out of stuff. What does this little house mean? It needs +3 houses. I see. Okay. And unlock all the structures to win the game. Like, alright, so this is going to be a pretty low stress situation. And I hope that's okay. I hope that everyone's comfortable coming here. We do Sunday Scaries, which is an endeavor to see a scary game. But in general, I've been trying to just paint out worlds that I want to see. The idea of adding terrain to the world and adding trees to our planet, to our experience, is really important and positive. Oof. Oh, okay, look at that. I think that's it. +2 right here. Right? Or no. +2, +1 over here. Beautiful. I don't think we've actually achieved any of the combos yet, but we're about to right now. Look at this, +22. Just gonna relish in this. This is actually the moment before things blow up and become amazing. We just have this quiet lull where we can appreciate this like Rayman face that I made, and we're gonna jump in and see what happens. Look at that. Wow. We got number 58. And we can build one of these things. We're gonna build the geyser. Are you crazy? Why would I do anything else? Oh, you could just place it somewhere in the world. I don't remember this. There's the natural danger of demos. That if you reveal too much and you reveal everything at the front, then players don't have that much to expect from the actual game. And it's hard to know, unless the game is very linear, with the kind of linear progression that you end up just doing the first level, and then being prepared to play that first level again, and then do the rest of the game. It's difficult to have open-ended games that show the whole experience and show the gameplay loop without revealing too little or too much. I don't know if you're supposed to build a little river. It looks like I'm supposed to build my way over there. But right now I'm kind of just looking for big numbers, big money. We need a +2 over here. Yeah. You have to build houses around the house tile. It makes sense though. Thankfully I don't have to use a lot of the stressful parts of my brain. I might speed up and just start going really fast to see what happens if we start making progress. What is this? What the heck is this? This is a super tile. Let's see where it can go. Water. Nice little river. A river is the kind of thing that you have to plan ahead for. And now I really want that geyser over here, so let's build over this way. Oh no, I need that thing, but I can't place it. I just created the first conflict of the world. Whoa. That's intense. I'm not even sure what that meant. That whooshing sound. Let's see what else we have. Oh, no, we got a 22, 23. This is the final house with a tree. Boom. It's a nice little remix. I hope this music isn't too intense. I hope you're feeling okay. I hope that even though it was Monday, that you got something done. That you're feeling okay about what you achieved. And if it was just the beginning of something you were working on, I hope that it was really joyful. Can you put it there? Just float it in the sky. There's a lot of work to be done for this geyser. That's for sure. 4. We got any combos around here? Got a 4 set. Any tile. Yeah. +9. It can't be better than +9, right? Or no, we need this over here. The +9's a common name. That magic just flying straight towards us. It's such a mystery. Combo tile, perfect. Rock tile, perfect. Tree tile. There's nowhere better for it to go. Everywhere is the same, except I guess deeper in the forest. There it is. First super mega tile. Got a bonus. Fisherman's hut, barn, and hillside mine. The first one I picked just out of joy, but now it's hard. These mean something. This is double points from the future. This is double points from the future. Fisherman's hunt. This is the destruction of rocks. This is the consumption of fish, and this is, it looks like the safest, kindest, well, it's a barn now, so we don't know what kind of animals are domesticated in there. I guess we have to go with the mine, right? Because ultimately, I'm not so much asking the question of how much violence is involved in a very quiet and kind way to improve your environment, but how much joy we can create. And I think the barn will create the most joy. But it's just my opinion. It's not written down anywhere, you know. Yeah, we can just put the barn right here. And we have to unlock it using our tact, our will, our intelligence. This is actually very similar to Baldur's Gate, really. You know, you have to you have to pick which way which way we're gonna go in the world. It's a reverse Baldur's Gate. It's where the world appears around where you plan to go, instead of you trying to decide where to go in that world. This is nice though. This common geyser. There should be a hot springs available to the people in this town. We'll have to build some kind of structure nearby. I like the guardrails too. That just they seem unnecessary just for the end of the world. I'm finding this slightly hypnotizing. Optimistic. Also, I messed up this river. I gotta be careful. Keep building the village. Unless we think we should have just a happy house way out in the distance. That looks real good. It looks real nice. Way back here. It's not worth a lot of points, but I like it. I'm gonna create some joy for myself. Yeah, let's make this house like deep in the forest. Let's make that river turn around the edge. Yeah. Perfect. I don't have enough wheat over there. +7. Crazy. 6. I feel like I'm just growing, and there's nothing I can do to stop getting better and making the world better. It feels very nice that way. Okay, the river can cut over that way. And then this isn't anything anything chunk. Sweet. Finish the barn. Look at that. Oh, something next to it. Something just happened? Did this grow? Oh, did the wheat grow next to the barn because it was there? That actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, I'm gonna have to plan around that. Will the house grow around the hot springs because it's so nice? The geyser. Yeah. I mean, you do want a village. Look how comfortable this looks. I'll put a little trees in here. Unless I saw it. Did I just see a 5 around here? I should have some trees. Just to make it more holistic. Yeah. I don't know what style you want to call this. Traditionally I'd say low poly, but I don't know. It's quaint, and I don't have to worry about the logistics of the actual town. Ooh, double river. Just build this little ocean out here. And rocks around this rock tower. These are both 23s. I think the rocks are more interesting than the water right now. But I might take that back. Oh, actually I could look at the hopper and decide how far ahead. Looks like water will be the next thing. No, actually, it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. Boom. Okay, small tree on rocks. Seems like the best way to go. It's gonna create more more healthy air. Fisherman's huts, it encourages the destruction of fish, and then the port. I don't know. It's nice. It's a nice idea. Instantly remove 3 tiles. I can't ever do it. Why would I remove 3 tiles? So far I haven't had to destroy anything. I haven't had to attack anything or reduce the quality of life of anything. I gotta be really careful for this river. And a small tree on rocks, it should go in the deep forest. I think we know that. And this needs a tree too, so I think we'll want it tight though. Want to make it happen, and I think that this will do it. Actually, it creates problems. This is the way to go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Put 3 here. Yeah, team them up. Make them grow. 4. We got a mountain back here. I don't know if people do speedruns of this, but they ought. Once they know what to do. Okay, let's see if we can tame this this wheat. Something. It's actually just, it looks like floating cubes. It's already tamed. It's pre-tamed. And is there anywhere else we need a house? Maybe over by the bay. This kind of looks like an island though. So yeah, let's make a new like house island. Just for the solo artist who wants to live a little bit farther away. There should be places for everyone. We should all be living in the perfect place for us. And we have lots of opportunities to discover what that means. It's a hard decision though. For some people, I guess. I'll build an ocean, but I want this river to keep going too. I think we're starting to look real nice. I think we could probably speed ahead a little bit. I don't know, I'm being so precious about the tree-rock combo. We gotta get to bigger stuff. We gotta get bigger numbers. Forest. Little rocks. Star. Yeah. I can tell what needs to happen around here. Houses. The village actually looks small now compared to the size of the world. I like this. Yeah, this is feeling really nice. I don't know if you feel the same way, but everything I add keeps making my world better. Yeah. Complete it. Nice. What do we have? The hillside mine, silo, and a small orchard. Looks perfect. Here's one house tile. We're gonna see what happens when you overlap a house tile. Or we could do it over here, right? Yeah, it would just do it if it worked. Oh, I think we gotta do the small orchard over this house. It's a double house now? I feel like it wasn't that originally. Maybe not. That feels destructive. It really does. We're gonna put the orchard right by the town. We're not gonna destroy anything in the process. If that's okay. The general premise of non-destruction is not so much it's an absolute need, but it seems ideal to preserve as much as possible, to save as much as possible from moment to moment, and to allow for the things that aren't destroyed to continue to grow in the world and become more important, become historic, and become a reminder of where we've come from. And also there's a certain degree of trauma of losing something, and so to minimize that, I try not to destroy things. It still happens, and you've seen it happen a lot around here, but the aspirations remain. I thought I saw a 6 down here. Did I make that up? Yeah. And a water. And a wheat. And a tree. Hey look, there's a little boat over there. Where'd that come from? Where'd it come from? It just appeared. That's nice. Oh, there's a cat on there. Can I select the cat? What happens if I select the cat? Wow. I didn't think that was gonna happen. That's crazy. Look, the little animals. They give you. They're so small. Oh, there's a frog there too. Wow. Just acknowledging them enhances the experience for everybody. That's awesome. Man. Sometimes you gotta take the time to zoom in. Sometimes you just have to pay attention to all the things that you have. What if I had overwritten one of these guys? That would be unfortunate. Look, 23 right here. Boom. Boom again. And double rocks. They don't seem as exciting for some reason. I feel like we're not going to zoom in and see it. A cute little rock. Though if you click on it, it makes things better for it. I don't know. Maybe. Not here though. That's okay. They're all cute to me. I love all the rocks here. The style though, I feel like we're floating in just the unraveling of imagination. And look at those words, casting shadow on it, adding so much depth. Look at that. What if you could just live here? What if you just live here for like a week? You know, take the boat with the cat, go to the geyser, go to the barn. I'd do it. I'd live here for a week. For sure. Especially if we get an orchard right next to town. There's a there's a part of me that's really worried about the roads, the infrastructure. As there have been games in the past that won't let players or won't let cities grow if there aren't roads or something. There's a lot of games like that. It's 11 for no reason. We gotta keep expanding the village. So I'm thankful that it's letting me expand the village without demanding I build a road or coming up with some rule that's saying that I'm doing it wrong. I think there's a way to do something wrong. And maybe I'll find it, but I'm not aspiring at this particular moment. I think that gets me there. That's a super piece. I don't think we know what it's going to be until it happens. What do we have? Greenhouse. Local bell tower. Oof. Both good options. And hillside cottage. I looked over here, I thought it was like the mine. I can't pick this. This is too hard. Greenhouse I don't think has, it's like a word with 2 capital letters in it. So that's 1 strike. Hillside cottage looks sick. But we already have a couple of those. And this seems like a really unique thing. But, I don't know. Is it really what we want? We want to let them know we're here? Let's do it. And we're not going to overlap what we already have, I think. Put the bell tower by the orchard. Let's put it out just a little bit. Yeah. Let's work our way over to it. Keep the river going. House tile, random tile. Some of them are no-brainers. Some of them are brainers. Yeah, those should all be islands down there. If you're just joining, my name is Gold Vision. I'm a non-violent evolutionary gamer looking for the experiences that will help video games get better in the world. Better means a lot of things to a lot of people, so I aspire to keep examining as many games as possible, but I often look for imagery and sounds that exemplify the kind of world I would like to live in or move us closer to that. Because I believe in the properties of cause and effect, and I believe that if we develop philosophies and practices based on gameplay loops, we'll move in the direction that we're accustomed to. Bell tower, done. Oops, built it the wrong way though. I mean, I don't know, what's the wrong way? I guess the village has got to keep going that way. I almost said south. There's no compass as far as I can tell. As far as I know. We keep making progress though. Alright, well, the village, I don't want the village to get cut off, so. But I also kind of don't want people right in front of the bell tower. So, this is the new part of the town. Nice. Oh, that upgraded the houses in there. I think maybe that's what's happening. Is that when things are similar, they make things bigger. But it doesn't seem to be exponential. It seems to just happen once. We can keep building around it, though. Find out. I do think I learned a lesson last time that getting a little bonus early on, like this 5, if it doesn't go with what you really, 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 really want, it's not worth it. You should know, and that's one of the beautiful things about games that I really like, is that it lets you try out a lot of different philosophies. It lets you test a lot of different ideas before you commit actions. And so by the time you are faced with a decision in your real life, you may have simulated similar things so many times that you don't You know exactly what to do. You've already made the decision. You've already understood what you wanted to achieve. This river just dead-ended as I said it. That's okay though. Right into the rock basin. There's a way to remove bricks, but I'd rather not. You know. But I think that this river needed to start somewhere. And I think it has now. Oh, we're trying to unlock all the structures. Is this something that happens if I do it? It looks like wheat, and then that bad guy. I don't know what it's called. Looks like that's right here though. No. I thought that was wheat, and you might just have to unlock them over time. And can you build another one? Can I build another barn? Or just have to unlock it? Okay. I would say that those sounds are actually a little stress-inducing. They sound like a medical device in a futuristic game where you're really trying to make it through. Oh. That could become a deeper water maybe. Who knows? We're building a big mountain back here though. I don't know why. It actually seems cold to have a mountain over here. Let's have a mountain hut. Yeah, we can keep the mountain range going. And I guess I don't want people to be cut off. So I'll have to figure something out. Oh man, these got so much better. Fountain's the way to go, but cafe looks so good. Oh man, this false scarcity. I don't know when I'm gonna see the those other ones. The cheesemonger's hunt. I might have made that one up. Oh gosh. This is so hard. I feel like I'm a fountain man. Through and through. It's got a bench. So does local cafe though. Instantly upgrades 10x. It's the hard, or the water. See, I'm not going to destroy tiles. I don't know if I accidentally did earlier, by the way. So if I did, I'm sorry. No, I'll work on it. Windmill. Spiral block. I'm really trying to preserve these river tiles. Keep the farm going. Build trees. Oh, look at that. If you built this house here, what you could do, it would ruin the tree growth potential of that particular spot. They didn't tell me that in grade school. That's how it works. We got a super hut back here. Oh, it kind of changes depending on the rotation, right? I don't know. It looked like it just swapped, but maybe it was just my brain making that up. This house is a little too different to be around the other houses. But we're gonna put it there anyway. And get one more tree back here. Let's get those 22. That forced grotto. Close, not yet. This is pretty straightforward. I guess I just need a lot more water for my little dreams. Put the wheat around the barn. Look at that. Crushed it. I don't know why though. Is it just because we've already established how that works? The reagents, the pieces, the parts. Man, I'm really just not worried about what's gonna happen next. I'm gonna take a second, actually. We're just gonna meditate on this. Maybe take that construction site out of the view. But look at how it's growing. I don't know how big it can get either. This little river path, the bell tower in the background, just ticking away. And so many wells. That's wonderful. I really gotta build that fountain. But before I do, I'm just gonna meditate on the idea that I want a fountain to appear, that I want water to be clean, and for people to to drink it and feel refreshed. I want to focus on that imagery, and I want to do it soon as well. After I click on this cat. All right. Thank you for just taking some breaths there. The real reason that I created 7-Second Summer Camp is because I got really into meditation, and it wasn't my fault, and it just kept happening and kept being better. And then I would tell people about it, and I was really excited about it. And it was like a personal endeavor, just wanted to see it and talk to people, and found places to do it at home and out in the world, and just like my own personal journey though. And then I'd talk to people about meditation, and they would say, oh, I can't do it, I don't know how to do it. And it basically sounded like they didn't want to try. And I respect that, because it's confusing, because to a lot of people I think it just sounds like, you know, you're not doing anything. But it's been such a healing process, allowing karma to catch up with you, and allowing your body to catch up with you and all the things that you've been trying to do, and just finding that stillness and dialing back from the emotional aggressive moments of your day and moving toward peaceful ones. Just there's so many things that all happen with it. And so then I created the game because I said, if you can meditate for 7 seconds, and then that's time that you'll have always done it. And so it's kind of like a path that you walk, and every step you take, you don't go back. You've achieved it. You're better after you've done it. And you continue down on that path, and it's just the path of slowing down and finding more acceptance with everything that you are and everything that you have, rather than focusing on what you don't and trying to spend your energy on how to get what you don't have, or what you're most excited about next. Because everything that you have right now, I would say a lot of it, or most of it, is something that you must have wanted at some point. Not everything that is in your possession or whatever, but there were desires, and they were achieved, and then you did accumulate things, whether they are objects or experiences. And now you have them, and now you can appreciate them and have them, instead of just focusing on what you don't have. It's hard to do, because it's very difficult to want what you don't have. But if you can meditate on it and really think about how wonderful it is that you've done so much, even though it may be relative to somebody else you're comparing yourself to, it doesn't seem like that much. But for you, it might actually be a lot, and it might be some real achievements. I know that that's happened to me, that I've sometimes lose track of all the things I've done because I'm so focused on what I haven't. And then allow yourself to just be the things that you already are. It's a positive thing to do. So 3 deep breaths while we're looking at a fictional place, trying to focus on the world we want to see more of. It really, of the things that I could do, it seems like it's not a big, deep crime to offer that to the world. Fountain. deep over here. I don't know why I placed it over here. It's so far away from everybody. But maybe that's better. Maybe it's for the best to have a special fountain area on the other side of town. In fact, this could just become the other side of town, so we don't have too much congestion. Maybe this is the fountain part of town where people gather. It doesn't intercede too much on the people who live in the houses near the river. Oh. Local pharmacy. Silo. I'm talking about joy here. Pharmacy implies all kinds of sudden things, though. So we have to do that. We have to take the health of the people seriously, even though we have no way to prescribe the medicine. At least it'll be available. We'll put it over here in this part of town. Gonna have the joy of that. And let's keep the river going, right? It's completely closed off because of this endeavor. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay that eventually all rivers lead to something. And this one, somewhere meaningful. The river leads to the fountain. That's nice. If you were a more destructive player, you might be interested in tidying it up and controlling it. But I'm gonna let it just grow. In fact, do we want to just go wild for a second? Is that okay? Will anybody be too stressed out if we go hard? I think just one little moment of it. Let's run through it. Let's see let's see how crazy we can get. Let's see if we can get to 2,000 points in like the next 5 minutes. House, rock, random, wheat, house, tree, water. This thing, superstar, wheat, special, forest, water, house. I'm going fast, you know. Too much thinking, not enough placing. Did you hear that? Wheat, water. Wheat. Random. Look, a tractor appeared. Things are just expanding. I'm not even thinking anymore. I started thinking again. Forest. I need some house tiles, actually. It's looking a little scrambled out there. House. Wheat. House. Forest. I think this is gonna be like a scattered house forest. Maybe houses and trees amidst each other. Airship. All the way on the other side of the world. Oh wow. Special piece. I'm gonna give myself a little leeway. A special piece. Forest. Houses. Let's build them around the pharmacy. You want to keep the people safe as you can. It's up to them to make their own decisions, though. I think that's the hardest part about freedom. I really was thinking today that freedom is the ability to make the wrong choice for yourself. It's weird, but I think that's true. Is that we have to allow people the freedom to choose things that they don't want the consequences of, so that way they understand those consequences. Because I think if you prevent people from making the decisions they want to, then they'll hold you in apprehension, but then they won't stop until they get to try what they want to. Wow, did I almost run out or something? I don't know what just happened. I think the speed is the way to go. We just got the blimp though, by the way. I don't know, am I off base here? I don't think so. I think that idea's been bouncing around in my head for a while, and it unfortunately seems a little bit accurate. But it's also beautiful, because then if we acknowledge that's what works and what happens, then we can move forward and respect each other and say, oh, I was trying to learn and I made a decision I don't like, and now I'm dealing with the consequences of it, and I want to move forward. And I think we can be forgiving of people who do things like that, especially like minor missed decisions or exploration of the ego, which is all that it ends up being. And thank you so much for joining me for this Panorama experience. I picked it up, I played the demo, I picked it up, I was like, wow, this game's so good. And just wanted the simplicity of it. That's it. Game over. We didn't get to 2,000, but we aspired to. Looks like you can do it in a way that makes you run out of stuff in the hopper. That's okay though. That's a good time. I think you get the gist. Let's look around. Clearly, we had a plan here. We didn't take advantage of all the little bonuses, so that's what happened. And it's okay, because now the town feels complete to me. I guess I just learned just now the gameplay, the challenge. There's a hopper on the right side of a finite amount of tiles, and you have to use them to try to build combinations, many of which end up being more elaborate buildings or having different values, the different combinations. And then you accept those points, which allow you to build buildings which give you bigger bonuses. Like, we shouldn't have so many freestanding combination centers. We needed to place more rocks around this one and more trees around this one. So that's how we hit the game over state. But I feel like I did a good job. And I feel like I made the kind of progress that I wanted to. And now I'm just enjoying it. I think it's really important for players to enjoy the things that they've achieved. I guess that's all I've been trying to say. Everything's really hard, and the world's really going through a lot of stuff. But we have all these beautiful endeavors and places to explore that have been put together by people who really care about it. It's so hard to make a video game. And it's really rewarding when people play it. And I really wanted to play this one. You're welcome to check it out. It's called Panorama. There's a cat driving the tractor and a cat at the barn. And then various other tiled pieces that keep growing and allow you to focus on some level of structure and watch the dragonflies exist without hitting you over the head with any kind of advanced city dynamics. There's lots of opportunities for that too, and we'll probably get into that at some point. But not tonight. This was just Panorama. Yeah, a fun little game from, I think, the end of last year. So thank you so much for watching it with me and playing it, seeing what we could get into. There's a cat in the bell tower too. Let's make sure we get everybody in. You know, it's just, I find myself lost in certain game worlds, and there's others that I just wanna be in for a while. I don't know. I guess that's it for this world, though. You know, it's a place that kind of existed in our simultaneous minds, just in the fleeting moments of reality. Can I get this cat on the... I already did. On the small tree on rocks. Well, anyway. That's the end of Panorama for the evening. We don't have anything else to cover for tonight. But thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for letting me contribute my energy to your evening. I hope that I lived on a second screen somewhere while you were doing something important to you. I hope that I could be a calming voice amidst the chaos of all the things that we're trying to do. Because, you know, I'm working on it too. I'm trying to make it happen and be a part of our communal experience. That's why I'm showing up. Because there's so many important things that are happening out in the world. And we're all part of all of them. We're all breathing the same air. We're the only people who are all still around at this moment. And we can work together as much as we're capable of, as much as we can figure out how to. So I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna keep trying to find games that amplify at least my experience, and then hopefully everyone else's, with all the things that I've been trying to do out there in the world. And until next time, my name is Gold Vision. This is 7 Second Summer Camp. Check them both out. Check out Panorama. Check out Second Summer Camp on Steam. Take some deep breaths. Drink some good fountain water. Look for the peace portal. Actually, can we do it real quick? Right through the credits. I think so. There it is. I didn't think we'd get to it. Let's cook it up. Oh. It's the gold lead marshmallow this evening. Piece of a different kind. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for getting this Monday together. Thank you to the Patreon producers who helped make these things happen. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And as always, I ask you go down to your dreams.